Good evening. It's just me, Mrs. Mills. I'm just making a few little videos for you because I appreciate that we are 2 weeks into our home learning now and we're in week 3, and I'm starting to get a few emails from some of you saying, oh, I don't know if we're doing it right, and how's it going? Are we doing too much, too little? I'm really worried I'm not doing enough. What's a phonic? And I just thought I'd put together a few little videos just to give you some reassurance and some peace of mind. I'm going to do 5 videos, including this one. I'm going to keep them short so that you can watch them if you're just going to bed and it's midnight and you've only just finished putting the washing away, or if you're in between the children doing some home learning and they've gone out to play and you're having a very well-deserved cup of tea and you feel like you need a little bit of reassurance, we just need some company. So you can put them on when you need to. It may be that you don't even need to watch them because you're just smashing the home learning, as Mr. Russell would say. I'd like to talk to you, the first one I want to talk to you about today is about guilt and managing your own mental health. I'm going to do some other ones as well about time management, rewards, having some play and some fun, and developing the children's independence. So first of all, I want you to know that this video isn't coming from me being really patronising and trying to tell you how to do your job as a parent, because I'm really not. It's really about how we can support you best with home learning. I completely appreciate that you are all in completely different situations. We are in the Mills house really lucky. My children, I'm working obviously at school full time. My husband is working full time, so my children are at school. So I'm not having to manage the home learning this time. But last time I did have to manage it, and with the baby as well, that was quite a challenge. So I know how some of you are feeling. Some of you are working from home and trying to manage remote learning. Some of you have got older siblings at home, trying to manage it. Some of you have got younger siblings, which is really difficult if you're trying to fit it around nap times. Some of you've got both of you working from home, and you're also trying to do all of that while being a parent. So on top of things like the shopping and the washing and the cooking and the cleaning, and it can just feel really overwhelming sometimes. So the first thing I want you to do is to not feel at all guilty that you are not doing something right or that you are doing something wrong, because you are just doing a fabulous job. Just remember that you're doing a really good job. Some of you will be worried you're not doing enough learning. Some of you are worried that sorry about the noise there, that's just Mr. Mills, you can see. Some of you worried you're doing too much learning. Some of you worried you're not doing enough. Some of you worried you're doing too much supporting of that learning, and some of you are doing not enough supporting. You're worried about the long-term impact of the lockdown on your children. You're comparing yourself to others. You see people who put things up on Facebook like, yeah, we did all our home learning by 9:30, and then we went for a 4-hour walk, and then we made our own bread. Those people don't exist, okay? They're just there to make us feel bad. So, don't worry, you are doing a good job. And the key message is to look after yourself and to manage your own mental health. So make sure you get plenty of sleep. Exercise is really, really important. So as a family, if you can, try and go out for your daily walk. I know that Mrs. Evans, for example, is going out every day at about 3:30 with her children. They go out for their daily walk for about an hour. So they're getting some fresh air and they're walking and they're working together as a family. So exercise is really key. Make sure you drink lots of water as well. I'm terribly guilty of that myself. I like a cup of coffee, so I'm always going to get a coffee, but actually the best thing to do is to have a nice glass of water as well, because being hydrated is really important. And make sure that you eat properly. So, don't just make lunch on the go for the children and forget about yourself. That's really important as well, that you're eating properly. And the last thing I think to remember with your own mental health is to take a break. If it's not working, if it's feeling really stressful and you're feeling really stressed, just stop. Take a break. Go, do you know what, guys? I think we all need a break. Children can go and play in the garden. They can have a bit of toast. That's what they sometimes, have a break time, snack, put a bit of toast on, have a cup of tea or coffee. I'd probably have a coffee, and just take 5 minutes to regroup and just think, right, what do I need to do? How is that? What can I do to help that situation? So make sure you just take that time for yourself. And the key message I've got as well is just talk to us. If something has worked brilliantly, that's excellent. If something isn't working for you, just let your class teacher know. Say, I'm sorry we didn't get to that reading today. It was really difficult for us to understand what was going on in the story. Or, I'm sorry about the writing, we just couldn't manage it. We didn't really know what a fronted adverbial was. Mrs. Mills forgets sometimes as well. And talk to us. If it's not working, talk to us. What I can't do, I'm afraid, is go, it's okay, send the children to school. I'm really stuck with being able to do that. I'd love to have everybody back in, but we have to follow the guidance. But that's why it's important for you to talk to us so that we can help you to make things easier. If you want some more challenge, we can definitely do that as well. But just make sure you look after yourself and talk to us. And we are always here to listen. Right, if you just listen to that when you've just had a break with the children, crack back on with it so you can have another break in a little bit. Make a cup of tea if you need to, or if it's a Friday and you've watched this because you've just made it to the end of the week and you can't face watching another Zoom or another video, you probably want to have a glass of wine. But just remember, we are all here and we are here to listen if you need us. And I will speak to you soon. Bye.